My name's Louise Benson and I'm the Head of Health, Innovation and Entertainment at Cannes Lion. I also head up See It, Be It, which is our talent scheme for female creative directors designed to improve the ratio of female to male creatives in senior positions across the global industry. This evening I'm hosting the event. It's called Creativity Matters. It's taking place on International Women's Day, so all of our speakers are women and we are hoping to celebrate creativity in all of its forms, look at what creativity is and how you can nourish it, both in yourself and in other people, and look at ways that creativity can change the world.
There is no room in the world I would rather be in right now than in this room with you people, because
the most powerful creative minds in the world are here at this conference.
I would say the best ideas don't have to come from the top.
The size of an idea is more important than the size of the budget, and it can come from anywhere.
When you make content that people really want to watch, they will share it.
The audience is always the king.
We need the best of us to unite against the worst of us.
The good thing about culture is we have the power to change it, and it's really this industry that can lead.
Don't let anybody ever tell you never. Get in there, shake it up, and break all the rules.
But always remember, keep the magic alive.
Hi, everybody. Thank you.
I am what I am. And that's a pretty good message, I think.
Hi, everybody. My name's Louise Benson, and I am the Director of Health, Entertainment and Innovation at Cannes Lion. I also head up See It, Be It, which is our talent scheme for female creative directors that's entering its 5th year now and strives to change the ratio of women to men in senior creative positions through a range of activities taking place in Cannes and throughout the year. I'm really excited to have joining us this evening the founder of See It, Be It, Centre Slingerland, who will be speaking a bit later. She was the brains behind the scheme. I am merely the current custodian, and I'm very proud to be that, and it's something I'm grateful for, so I'm really happy to have her here. We've also got 2 See It, Be It alumni, who are some of the most inspirational creative women you could hope to meet, so big up Shanaz and Scarlett, and again, you'll be seeing them later. Thanks so much for coming. I'm here tonight on International Women's Day to consider creativity, what it is, how we can nurture it, how it can be used to make everybody's lives richer, and how it can even make the world a better place. We've got an all-women lineup, selected to represent various different aspects of the industries we all work in, and to hopefully give you some insights and some food for thought. So the brief was to populate the programme with women as a celebration of female creativity and endeavour, and we've not asked the speakers to talk specifically or solely about the woman's experience, although naturally and rightly I anticipate that to come through this evening. I wonder if you even noticed that lineup was all women when you booked, or if it was a happy surprise when you came this evening. Either way, I'm really excited to have so much talent to participate along the way. And importantly, although all of the viewpoints will come through the lens of being a woman, they will be diverse, because women are diverse. We're not divided into fragments of different types of being. We are an intersection of all of our identities, all rolled into one. And I think we have to be really mindful of asking for someone's perspective, as a woman, as a person of particular ethnicity, or sexuality, or class, or background. Because not only can we only ever really offer our own perspective, inherent in that question is, of course, the suggestion that there's room for only one opinion from that particular group, one place at the table. And maybe, like me, you feel a bit unqualified to stand up as a woman and say the right thing, or the best thing, or the sisterly thing, or the correct feminist thing. What if I get the answer wrong? But actually, I think that's what holds many of us back from having some of the most important conversations with our fellow human beings. So for this evening, I'd like to quash that particular thought and ask you all to embrace and respect others' views and opinions, more yes and a bit less no but. My mum's here in the front row, and my 15-year-old daughter is sadly not, because she's got her GCSE drama performance. This is a picture of her. This is Ella. She is a conscious intersectional feminist and my biggest source of inspiration. Our debates at home fuel both of our thinking. The reason I put Ella on the screen and mention my mum is not just because I can, because I've got the platform and because I've got the mic, but because I wanted to illustrate the point that was made yesterday at the Women of the World festival that I liked, that we should absolutely honour those that have gone before us and started hacking at that glass ceiling. But it's what we do next that counts. And what we're doing right now to try to improve the world is not just for us, but for those who come after us. And that's not a call to women, it's a call to everyone. And hopefully our children can continue to build on our efforts. I come fresh from WOW, the Women of the World Festival. There was a conference yesterday for women in the creative industries, and it totally inspired and galvanised me as a woman and as a person. So I just wanted to share a few observations while I've got the mic and quotes from some of the speakers from yesterday that struck a particular chord and that I hope you enjoy as much as I did. I loved it when the artistic director of the South Bank and WOW founder Jude Kelly said that we have to come out as women unconditionally. This gender binary world we've occupied is not suitable for the 21st century. We can't reinforce this perception that women's creativity is an exception to the rule. Vicky Featherstone, artistic director of the Royal Court and instigator of No Grey Area, investigating sexual harassment in theatre, when accepting her WOW award, simply said, "I used the platform to ask a question and to find out about the abuse of power." And if you have a smidgen of agency, you should summon your courage to use that platform too. Director Philida Lloyd said, "How you do your work is as important as the work you do. And if you have the power, don't be afraid to share it or to give it away." Shabana Jaya Singh, choreographer, talked about swimming in the mainstream and the undertow current of 1,000 acts of attrition, some of which you inflict upon yourself. Karen Tomlin, theatre director, had an issue with emerging as a word. It puts people in a holding pattern, perpetually in training, always in the wings, waiting for that next leg up. She said we need to transcend emerging and move beyond to real power. And there was more discussion about power. Women and underrepresented groups needing to get to grips with power, and power residing in status and in network, and if nothing else, in influence. Because leadership doesn't need to be an institutional framework. There is a power in just doing, and all of us can use that agency. And Jude Kelly closed with these remarks, and I really identified with them. We don't have careers, we have lives. We're not merely looking for access to what exists already, but the opportunity to change things for the better. And I think all of us in this room, working in and around creativity, really do have an incredible opportunity to do just that. So this evening's about creativity, and I've got an amazing lineup of women to talk about this. Unfortunately, my good friend Aisha Dowdral, founder of Crave Communications, is unwell and unable to join us, but I've managed to line up a brilliant replacement who you'll meet later this evening. Her name is Paulette Long, OBE. She's a music industry veteran and has occupied powerful positions in music management and PR, and has worked closely with top creative talent throughout her career. And she's bringing an incredible talent with her this evening, the cellist Ayanna Witter-Johnson, who played at the Albert Hall earlier this week. So I hope you will agree that that's something to look forward to as we wish Aisha a speedy recovery. There's a lot to get through tonight, so I'm going to close my opening remarks by thanking all of our speakers for coming to share their thoughts and experience, and thanking Glug so very much for partnering with us on this event. Have a great evening, and thank you.